What up? If you caught my last video, you saw that it's bye-bye Daihatsu Mira Walkthrough. Hello Suzuki Alto Works. So there's a lot of trades and there's a lot of things happening right now. The Mira was here, but that wasn't my K. You guys know that my Daihatsu Mira is going to be here in 6 weeks. So that one got traded for a Cappuccino or a Nissan Atlas, and then that got traded for potentially this. And then the Minica sold, which frees up some cash. So I guess you could say this is my new Suzuki Alto Works. I don't think I'm really gonna own this for long. I think this is gonna be me making a bunch of videos over the next couple days, and then if somebody wants it, you can really just have it, because I think the trades are still happening. There's a lot of things moving right now, but I figured first time having it, first time really seeing one of these in person, let's do like a full overview. I want to learn about it myself. If anyone has one of these, I know they're newly import legal, so maybe someone in Canada, or maybe someone has one already, because I've seen a couple of these last year, but this is probably like a January or February 1999. For the people who aren't too familiar with it, this is a 1999 Suzuki Alto Works HA22S. It is 5-speed, it's 4-wheel drive, just like that Daihatsu Move that we drove. From the exterior, it looks like it was freshly repainted white. It's like extremely white, like if you see it in the sun, looks really good. It's on 15s, which I guess from right here doesn't look too bad. It looks like it has like some nice fitment, but these are too big for the car. So that was another reason that I drove to Long Island to buy these rims. So I might put these on. If not, maybe I even put them on today. But if not, we have plan B on that. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on there, but I am curious to see what it looks like. I'm a sucker for round headlights, and the new looks and the new case don't necessarily have that, but I don't mind the way this one looks. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. Are you more of a fan of this body style, or do you like the older ones? I think it looks like a modern hot hatch, kind of similar to the Z, where the Z doesn't look like it's from 1998. This doesn't look like it's from 1999. This looks like it could be like a mid-2000, high 2000s car. Let's take a look at the interior. I've been playing around with it, learning some of the quirks. It has power windows, which is cool. Has power mirrors, which is nice. Fog lights. It has the eco mode, which basically doesn't let you get too high on the RPMs. 5-speed, like I mentioned. Still got the Suzuki floor mats. Big glove box. Got your coin holder. Still has a Japanese radio, so I added an FM transmitter. Comes with AC, rear wiper, defroster. These are the cup holders. I think that's pretty neat. Has a little bit of storage there. Same with this pocket. Definitely a great candidate for a double din with some Apple CarPlay. No mirror on either side. These seats are extremely comfortable. It's like one of those K cars where the bucket seats are actual bucket seats. Let's see how it feels back here. Speaking of comfortability, I know these 99s and newer cars have definitely improved. Ben, are you coming in here too? All the way back. Oh, wow. Wow. This is all the way back, and I am good. I can sit here for a long time. This is really all the way back? Wow, I'm impressed. I'm actually very impressed right now. My knees aren't touching. I can man spread if I want to. Same for this side. This is how I was driving. Yeah, this is good. This is really not bad at all. Even have some little storage cubbies back here. It's pretty deep. You feel like a phone and a half. Same it over here. It has seatbelts on each side, and if you open this, you get some cool little cup holders, which I think is another nice quirk. Let me pop the trunk and show you what's back here. Whoever had this in Japan had the same speakers that I have like in my Cappuccino. They put like the mounted speakers here. You can see the holes, even has the wiring right there. But this goes down flat, which gives you all that good old hatchback storage. And then you have like the safety cover here that you could just pop off and take that one off as well. Let's see if there's a spare tire under here. Oh wow, look at that. There is, but it even has like a hard panel with the little attachments there, which is nice. Now let's pop the hood. Here's that good old K6A. I know these came in a lot of the newer like 1998, 99 cars. It was even in the later model Cappuccinos. These are chain driven. It's supposed to be a bit torquier. So we're gonna find that out over the next couple days or weeks, or maybe even months if I keep it. From what I could see under here, looks like the battery was put in December 2023. Looks pretty clean. Aftermarket horn. NRG spark plugs maybe. That's the intercooler. This is the air filter. I guess let's pop it off and see how it looks. It's definitely a bit dirty. has some blowback as well. Maybe I'll swap that out and give it a clean. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for me to say it's for sale, but it is for sale. Like, as of right now, if somebody wanted to buy it today, I would say $6,500. When I start doing things like that, and spark plugs, and oil change, and filters, and boost gauge, and stuff like that, that's when it starts to go higher, and that's when it usually kind of ends up in a waffle. But like I said, $6,500. Someone messaged me on Instagram. Ready comes with title and all that good stuff. But this, we're going to close back up. Definitely something to look into. I'll probably swap that over, maybe order it from Japan. But it looks good under here. Let's give it a start. Has 149,000 kilometers. Where's the throttle body? Let me give it a couple revs. Sounds good. Could definitely use an exhaust, which, what do you know, I actually have back there. Could use some, I mean, I really don't hate the rims. I just don't like the fact that they rub. I feel like ribs that rub really like skeeve me out. But in my opinion, this is another great looking K. It's been a very exciting last like 72 hours. We had the Daihatsu Mira Walkthrough. Minica's potentially sold. This could potentially be my next K car. This potentially could be your next K car. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Road to 30K. Let's get there ASAP. Continue bringing you this great content. But I'm gonna let this warm up. I'm gonna take it out. Let's drive around the block. Let's see how it does on the highway. I'm gonna see how it feels. I'm gonna definitely get it up to 100 kilometers an hour. First time driving a 1999 Suzuki Alto Works. See how this feels. Okay, brakes work good. That's important. Let's put these windows up so you can hear me. I definitely wouldn't say it's faster than my Cappuccino. I think it's torquier. It's also four-wheel drive. But I think with my Cappuccino and it having the N1 ECU, I'm kind of spoiled to just revving it completely out and it's still throwing you back. Because without the N1 and the Cappuccino, around like 5,000–6,000, it starts to like die down and doesn't really pull you back anymore. And this doesn't do that. I would say, well, redline it's only 7, so it's a bit different. I had to take the camera down. That pothole was intense. I'm surprised I even finished my thoughts. But I've been driving it for another like 5 minutes. It feels good. It doesn't, it's, I wouldn't say it's super sporty. Like, I wouldn't go as far as to say that this feels like a Cappuccino or a Beat, or I'm trying to think like even the Move definitely feels faster than this. But it feels comfortable. Like, it feels like more comfortable. I would say this is almost like a 5-speed Z to an extent. I do feel the turbo, but it isn't like throwing me back or anything like that. It does feel cozy, like it's extremely quiet in here. It's idling exactly where it needs to be. The temps are there. The gas mileage is good. It feels like if somebody wants like a sportier K car, they don't want a Z, they want something a little sportier. I'm sure with some aftermarket mods like a exhaust, an intake, maybe even an ECU swap in this one, it can make a big difference. But as of right now, I wouldn't say it's like the Move at all. As far as speed goes, it's more comfortable than speed, if anything. So I've been driving for another like 10 minutes now, and I think I have a better understanding of the Alto. I was expecting Daihatsu Move, but I'm getting more, like I said, a sportier Z. But now that I've been able to open it up, I've been having a lot of like straightaways in front of me. Like, I'll show you guys right now. I'm going 20 kilometers an hour, which means 12 miles per hour. I am gonna drop down to first. And like, that's not slow. Like that generally just threw me back just now. But it still isn't like fast, if that makes sense. Like, I'll do it one more time. It's quick, actually. That's what I should say. It is quick. It isn't fast, but it's definitely quick. It's still gonna throw you back. It's still faster than, I would say, every naturally aspirated K. But it isn't like Cappuccino vibes. It isn't Daihatsu Move vibes. It isn't, I don't know. I drove a Vivio before and it was okay. It was quick. I don't know, actually. It wasn't four-wheel drive though. This one's four-wheel drive, so it's gonna feel a bit different. But I like it. Like I said, I would take this on a road trip to anywhere, you name it. I'll drive this thing to Texas, to California, to anywhere. I think it's like super cozy as far as that goes. Even with these big ass 15s, I couldn't imagine. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's also on 15s. That could be very heavy. That could be killing the speed. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna put some 13s on there. I'm gonna put those 14 3-spokes maybe in the next video. And let's see if we can gain some of that power back, because I feel like there's more in this. I feel like it's kind of letting me down, to be honest. I thought it would be a lot faster. I think that maybe the wheels I didn't think about could be really weighing me down right now. I do have to say, visibility is pretty great. Love the windows. Love the fact that it doesn't have tints up here. This is also missing a blow valve. I'm just spoiled, man. I'm telling you, the cappuccino really spoiled me. Like, if I keep this a long time, blow valve happening, smaller wheels happening, intake happening, boost gauge happening, undergo, LEDs, double din, speakers, a lot of things to make this a more complete, fun K car. But I'll catch up with you guys once I get back on the highway. I want to really be able to go like 100, 110, 120 and see if it still pushes you back even at those speeds. I was wondering why this shit felt so slow.
Oh, so then it is
that
happening.
What it is?
Yeah. Because think about it. Because it needs the pressure to keep the spring from going up, so it keeps it closed.
Yeah,
so
this looks like it
actually,
was...
when it's on top, it's hot.
Yeah.
When it's on top, the pressure pushes on the valve down, keeps it closed. And when you let go, the vacuum happens and it brings it up and lets the boost down. So right now, if the spring is rated at 3 pounds, at 3 pounds it's just gonna dump everything out. The air actually keeps it in there. This air presses the spring and the air pushes it down.
Yeah, because it was obviously broken. And then I touched it and then it popped off.
Yeah, nah, he's losing boost.
Damn.
The only way to fix it is by taking it out and trying to do it good. Which, I don't even know. Oh yeah, there's the bolt on the bottom. It's a 10 millimeter. I'm gonna connect it, because honestly it needs to be connected. I don't know what the hell's it doing. Oh, you motherfucker. Wait a minute. So if it was disconnected, it was on the wastegate, that one.
This?
So it was for the wastegate. Yeah, wastegate controller, boost controller.
All right, so update. I wasn't really planning to do all this. I really just wanted to come over here and show my cousin the car. But good thing I did come here. So basically what we're trying to figure out right now is the blow valve that you guys saw earlier that isn't here. He has it inside right now. He's going to see if he can fix it. That was broken. It seemed to be broken, obviously, from Japan. You can see that they probably JB welded it. I just happened to touch it and it completely broke off. I didn't know if it was a big deal or not. So I was like, you know what? Let me drive over here and see if my cousin could point me in the right direction. From what you guys heard, or I'd probably just repeat it right now, because it's broken, I'm probably not building boost. That's probably why I felt like the car was so slow, because I feel like these Altos aren't slow. Like, it's 4-wheel drive turbo, it's a 1999. It should be quick. But if the wastegate and the bypass valve and everything isn't working completely, I can see why the car felt underpowered. So I already checked on Yahoo Auction and I found a brand new blow valve for $100, and I found a brand new one of these for $50. So I think I'm most likely gonna order one of those along with a new air filter, probably some LED headlights, and maybe some little things that I need from Japan. But a part of me feels like if I'm gonna spend $150 on a bypass valve, why not try to create or buy a blow-off valve? I want to hear the, I want to continue to hear like the, I want to hear all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll probably insert a couple more clips, but it's starting to get dark and I didn't know that the video was going to go this way. I really thought I was going to come here and chop it up. Update, my cousin did the best he could to get that fixed. I'm going to connect it tomorrow and see if that makes any difference. Let's get on the highway now, and I don't know, there was another wire that was disconnected, so maybe that was my problem. Before we end this video, surprise, surprise, the car actually feels significantly faster. One of the lines weren't connected to whatever controls the wastegate, but like right now the car's pushing me back. It did not feel that way earlier when I was recording these clips. So I think that was definitely one of the things that were slowing me down. I am still gonna buy a bypass or blow-off valve. I'm gonna see if I can find a blow-off valve. I just feel like if I'm gonna spend $100, I might as well get some cool sounds. So much for me getting this car and trading it and me owning it for maybe a week or so. I think this is gonna be a long build that we're gonna really enjoy on the channel. I'm gonna buy a radio. We're gonna get a boost gauge, a manual boost controller, underglow, rims, intake, blow-off valve, rims, tires, maybe stars in the roof. We're gonna do a lot of fun things with this car. I think this is gonna be the K that I enjoy before the walkthrough gets here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Road to 30K. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.